See what I was saying?
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, we're to blame as fans. What's another genre that has completely gone down the shit tube? You know what? Matter of fact, we're not even going to go there. You know what I would like to see as a fan? And you know what? A lot of people are going to complain, go, but it's not going to be any good if it doesn't have HD graphics in it. I want to see them bring back things like Pac-Man. Pac-Man was one of the most entertaining games you'll ever waste your time on.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't care what you say, it was repetitive as shit. You did the same stage over and over again. Just every time, it got a little more difficult. And maybe the stage might change a little bit. I played Mrs. Pac-Man all the way up to stage 130. Why? Because I was sick. And that shit was fun. Okay?
I was never really afflicted with Pac-Man fever. I don't know. I was more of a Pong.
This is the problem. Interactive games, I love interactive games where it causes more than one person and you're not away from each other. You're actually in the same house. Like, I like party games. I like Mario Party. Mario Party's fun.
Back when it was good.
You know, if not for recently, and I think my mother, yes, my mother plays video games. And I think my sister, if not for them, I would still be bad-mouthing Rayman, Raving Rabbits. But you know what? That shit is a fun party game. It really is. I kid you not. It's as good as Mario Party. And some of y'all might argue with me, no the hell it isn't. Listen, if you've played Mario Party on the Wii, and I don't care, I'm only recommending Mario Party for the Wii because it's just so much more interactive than sitting there with a controller. I mean, it's much more interactive with the Wii remote. And Rayman is the same. I'll only suggest it for the Wii. Because it causes actual movements. I remember that one game in there where literally you have to dance. There's no bullshit. You can't just sit down and like, no. You literally have to do the movements with it. And it's fucking fun. And when you have friends, it's one of the most dumbest things you can ever do. And you know what? The fans of that, thank you. You've done something right. You're keeping a genre going that's good. You know, years ago, I used to rag on the DDR fans. And, you know, we all know I so did. I used to make funny too. How can y'all stand in arcades looking like dicks? Especially when you're playing with friends. But you know what? I tried it. And you know what? I've actually gotten into DDR. I'm about to buy it for a home console. It's actually fun. You know, also it gives you a bit of a workout. So you fat bastards, you know, especially if you, those of you who sat there and made fun of the fat dude who was playing DDR better than I've seen some of the kids down in Chinatown do.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and that is true.
He played better than some I've seen down in Chinatown. And if you live in New York and you're watching this and you've ever been down in Chinatown, you already know. Them motherfuckers is intense. That fat kid was doing his shit.
Yeah.
And he was doing it fucking excellent. DDR is a fun fucking game that you play with friends. That you can play by yourself, yes. But you want to play with friends. Why? Because it's competitive. You always want to beat your friend's high score. Your friend wants to beat your high score. These are the games that, you know what, I as a gamer promote. I promote these games. Hell, I will hold up the white flag of fucking, not truth, but of justice for it. Because I am a fan of games that make sense. Fan of games that are fun. Fan of games that are fucking good to play. Not some of this half-cocked, half-dicked bullshit. The games that are coming out now are like, it's like a limp dick in front of a pussy.
Ah!
You're wasting your time. That's what you're doing. When you play these crappy games, you're wasting your time. There's so much better shit you could be playing as fans. And some of you fans, which I know I have not talked about this, but some of you fans do take it over the top. Some of you are as bad as the otakus. Some of you are waving the white banner of justice for games that should not be waved for. And when I say y'all waving, oh my God, y'all are the people who run off at the mouth if even the slightest thing is bad is said about it. And you shouldn't. If you're that much of a fan of it, you should know what is wrong with your games. I know what's wrong with some of the games I've played, and I admit it. I mean, as a fan, you admit what's wrong. This is what it means to be a fan.
Guilty Gear 2, we're looking at you.
Guilty Gear fucking Overdrive. I love the Guilty Gear series. The Guilty Gear series is a far better fighting game than Street Fighter 4. Woo! Okay? But then again, a lot of games are. Super Smash Brothers is a better fighting game than Street Fighter 4.
Oh wow! You already got people. You already got people who are about to call you casual.
They're gonna call me a casual gamer. I wish they would. Like I said, I'm not gonna go back into Street Fighter 4 because you know that's something completely different for another rant. But like I said, its predecessors to Street Fighter 4, you know, when we had the Alpha series was good. That gave us more in-depth to the storyline. Third Strike, oh my god, the last great Street Fighter game that ever came out. That's including now with the newest release of Street Fighter 4. Cause it's crap, man. I'm sorry. Y'all may say I'm just bashing it, I'm hating on it, whatever the fuck y'all want to say. I'm sorry, as a Capcom fan, and Dre's not really a Capcom fan. He's been a KOF fan for as long as I know him. My good friend Grendel Hellfire, who's not here, we wish his ass was, and he needs to hurry his ass back over here. You know, he's a DOA fan, which, you know, he's not a DOA fag, he's just a fan.
Yeah, he plays the game to play the game. I mean, for all the fapping that we could do, we get the porn for that shit. We don't need the game.
Download the Dojins. But I mean, as a Capcom fan, Street Fighter 4 is the biggest half-cocked piece of shit that will ever come out of their asses. I mean, I'd rather play the freaking Mega Man games that came out for the PlayStation.
Oh, wow. Wait, which ones were those? What, X?
Yeah, the X series. I mean, not all of them were bad, but, like, I think it was X8 or whatever the fuck it was. That shit was horrible.
Yeah, 7-8. It was about 7
It was fucking horrible. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You went from Mega Man being like this cool little fucking chibi fucking side-scrolling shooter, another perfect example, to being this 3D horrible physics crap. Another example, put shit in a tux, it's still shit in a tux.
Oh god. Yo, I gotta cut it out here.
Right.
Stay up for the next part.